Ntuthuko Shoba, that's the alleged mastermind behind Tshegofatso Pule's murder, has told the High Court sitting in Johannesburg how he made his intentions clear to Pule that this time around they won't be going for an abortion. Shoba says he and Pule had picked names for their unborn child. He took to the stand yesterday after a failed bid to secure a discharge. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi was in court for us. He filed this update.
The ball is now in Ntuthuko Shoba's court, and he kick-started proceedings with an attempt to secure a discharge, with his lawyers claiming there was no reliable evidence in the state's case that suggested he could have committed any of the offences. He's charged with murder, alternatively conspiracy to commit murder and defeating the ends of justice. But that bid did not pass the test, with Acting Judge Stuart Wilson finding against him.
On the conspectus of all the facts, I am satisfied that there is a reasonable basis on which a court acting carefully might return a conviction on the charge of murder or conspiracy to murder.
The next move was for the defense to put him on the stand. Uncuffed under the orders of the judge, he tells the court of what he describes as his informal, never-committed relationship with Tshegofatso Pule, set on boundaries, where she fully understood that there was another woman in the picture, Rosetta Muachi. He says this relationship started in winter 2018, while he'd been with Rosetta since 2006. In 2019, he says Tshego fell pregnant.
Well, she told me she was expecting, and it was a big shock to both of us, and we discussed on whether we were going to terminate or keep the child, and we both came to the conclusion that we would terminate. As much as we were really against it, but the circumstances on her end and my end, we decided that to do the termination.
He says the last time they were together was in October of that same year. Pule made another shocking revelation in January 2020. This would be the last baby which she died carrying.
When you met and discussed the pregnancy that she informed you about in January, did the issue or an issue of termination arise?
No, I stated clearly, I think even on one of the WhatsApps on the exhibits, I stated clearly that we can't go that route again.
Tshegofatso Pule's convicted killer, Muzgaise Malepane, previously told the court that Shoba ordered the hit on Pule because she refused to have an abortion and he didn't want his girlfriend to find out about the pregnancy. The defense has also pointed out to statements made by Shoba in his WhatsApp conversations with Pule that she was in fact the one saying she didn't want to have an abortion. Shoba says his girlfriend Rosetta only found out about the pregnancy 4 days after Pule's death.
My procrastination was due to that in that same a few months ago, she had just lost her mother.
When did your mother pass?
She passed away in January. I found out end of Jan, early Feb that Tshegofatso was pregnant. So it was a very difficult time for her and the both of us, and I couldn't bring myself up to telling her at that point. I kept procrastinating.
Shoba says he initiated dowry proceedings for Rosetta in 2018. In the winter of that year, he started a relationship with Tshegofatso Pule. That same year, Rosetta's mother was diagnosed with cancer. He says the pregnancy was another shocker, but he eventually warmed up to it, saying while Pule named their unborn baby Kamano, he named her Ntomgaise. He's back in the witness stand on Tuesday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi at the High Court in Johannesburg.